Hey, on this Sadidi Saturday, I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to come on and talk about, I think a couple of weeks ago, I was in my closet purging things that I do not wear, and I compare that to purging people out of my life and places out of my life that don't serve me currently. But anyways, I was thinking about that again tonight and about my page in general. If you pay attention, I don't really have a niche. I talk about things that concern me, and I said that a few videos ago. But aside from that, I guess my niche is to talk about my life and my experiences with work and people and just life in general. But that being said, a couple of months ago, my coworkers and I were talking about getting rid of things from people that we used to be in relationships with, and how sometimes having things, items that somebody gave you in a relationship, particularly when the relationship ends badly or the relationship was a bad relationship. And this one coworker said, and I remember when she did it, it was a couple of years ago, but she got rid of every item that anybody that she was in a relationship had ever given her. She just got rid of everything. She gave it away. And as soon as she gave it away, she felt like something had been lifted from her spirit or her whole space. And another coworker chimed in on it. I was four of us in the conversation, and she said the same thing. She was in a relationship for several years, had been engaged, and some of the things that this man had bought her, she got rid of all of it. I mean, Louis Vuitton bags, rings, got rid of all this shit. And she literally said the same thing. She was like, it was something that just, it was like just something lifted. And I said, there's truth in that, because even if a person dies or passes away, I had a great aunt who died in the beginning of this year. She was 90 something years old. She was my mother's aunt, my maternal grandmother's sister. She was the last one to pass away. And I remember having a family member who died. It was my grandfather, my step grandfather. He passed away. And I remember her, my grandmother was the youngest child, but she was telling my grandmother about getting rid of his clothing. And my grandparents shared a room, and they didn't share a bed, but they shared a room. And she was telling her that you need to get rid of his bed and probably, clean the room, repaint this room, and just a bunch of things. And my grandmother did what she said. But despite that, there is still an energy and a spirit that resides in people's belongings or things that they give you. My grandmother changed. She painted the room. I think she even changed the flooring in the room. She took the bed out. She got rid of his clothing. She gave it to people who wanted it. Family members or whatever, people just gave them things. And I even took a pair of his sunglasses, which I still have, and I have a gown of my grandmother's, a muumuu that she used to wear. She was a very short lady, and it's like a regular little muumuu on me. It's not long on me because she was short. But needless to say, I myself had to reevaluate those conversations and experiences and think, there are things that in my closet I need to get rid of. This is my second marriage. And prior to this, I kept jewelry. You always keep jewelry and other things. And I thought I even have, just thinking of it now, I have a couple of handbags and a pair of earrings and some other jewelry that were given to me by people who no longer served me, hadn't served me a good purpose in 20 plus years. But despite that, it reminded me I need to get rid of some of these things, because in some sense or another, their energy is still lingering around with the belongings that I have that they gave me. I even looked at time periods of my life, clothing that I had. I'm getting rid of all of that too. I mean, I can still wear it, but there were certain it was a valley, I guess you could say, I was in life. And I remember having these clothes, and I was thinking, I'm going to get rid of those as well. I'm going to purge myself of those clothes, even though I can still wear them. Because they no longer serve me a purpose, especially when the time period that I had them, I was not in a good place financially, or I was emotionally stable, but it was a stressful time period some years ago. But I just wanted to share that with you. I'm sleepy. I just wanted to share that with you. And y'all just ignore my bun, because I just put it up in a bun to shower so my hair wouldn't get wet. It's whatever. It's a Cricut bun. It's a Sadiddy bun. That's all it is. And anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And I guess in some sense, that's my niche. My niche is to come on and rant and vent about things, because if you don't talk about it or write it down in some way, it's unhealthy to keep or hold things in. So anyways, that is the video for purging things and places and people that don't serve you. So I got some more purging to do, other than just clothes that I've had for the past couple of years that I no longer want to wear or don't have a purpose for. Every season I give things away. I buy things and I get rid of it. So there's some more purging that I have to do with some of the material things that I have. So I just want to come on and share that with you. I hope it helps somebody. If you're stagnant in a place, mentally or physically, you may need to get rid of some of those items that people who no longer served you gave you, that you ended things with badly, negative experiences with them. Get rid of it. Sell it if you have to. You don't have to just give it away. You can sell it to somebody if you don't want to give it away, or donate it to somebody that you know, or Salvation Army, Goodwill. Excuse me, there are a number of places that you can get rid of it. You can sell it on Etsy or whatever the little places that you can consign stuff and sell it. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. Y'all have a good night. I might be on here again with another story about one of my reasons I just come on to talk about things that I experienced, but it was in relation to a coworker and her not being open about something she felt. But anyway, that's going to be the next video. See you in a few seconds.